I'll show you how wicked this society is. Keep reading.
Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 18.
Yep.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings.
Yeah, and that's what you're seeing. The beginning of sorrows. Those people that got their houses destroyed, their lives destroyed over there in Oklahoma by that tornado, or tornadoes, plural. All right? These people that's in the military, hell, suicide is the leading cause of death now because these people weak-minded. I mean, hell, how many children and women and elderly do you have to destroy before you feel like, oh, I'm not really a soldier? Before you kill yourself. And that's what they're doing now. Suicide is the leading cause of death in the military. And outside of that, women is getting raped left and right because they ain't supposed to be in no darn military. Okay? Those are the two major things that's breaking. And hey, correction, dudes is getting raped in the military. That's what, they raping animals too. Okay? Show how abominable the society is. So the Lord's bringing sorrows, all right, on the society and the people of it. Because it said, grieve shall they be when desolation come on them. And that's what you're starting to see now. Keep reading.
The beginning of famine and great death.
And that's the time we're approaching. Great famine is going to come on the United States. All right? Great famine is going to come on the United States. All right? You got them trying to pass legislation to make horse the next meat. Okay? All right? It's coming out that the majority of the food that you eat, i.e. meat, is cloned or genetically modified. Okay? With other creatures or other things. It's not even real meat. When you go and get you a Popeye or a lasagna at the grocery store, you actually eating horse. You're not eating beef. Okay? And horse destroys your kidneys and liver, and it can bring death on you. Okay? You can go check it out. Look it up. Okay? Besides looking at twerk videos and this nigga's new tat. All that coonery shit. That has to be out the door, man. Because that's what our people look at all the time. Twerking videos and world star. Okay? And that famine is going to be brought by what? The drought, that flooding. They said it's going to take, it should take them 3 to 4 years to recover from the drought, right? Then they got hit with flooding. So the guy was like, it's going to take even longer for them to fully recover. All right? And then you throw in them tornadoes, and all the major tornadoes hit where America grows the majority of their produce. And that also affects your meats, because they feed these animals corn and other things that they ain't supposed to be eating. So famine is fastly approaching. And also famine is going to be brought when they bring martial law and barricade you people in this society and in your cities and towns with martial law. When they besiege you and they cut off food to you, you're going to die of famine. And that's a horrible death.
The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
Yep, the beginning of wars. All right? What war? World War III. All right? And we close to that just erupting. Hell, that can happen anytime now. That's how tense it is over there in the Middle East, man. All right? Then you, like we always say, it's going to be race wars, class wars, civil unrest, and this society. Those are those wars. Read that part again about the wars.
The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
And that's where it goes in about the powers. These leaders, where the people don't regard their kings nor princes. All right, the princes represent what? These lower governments, like your state government, city government. All right, they're police. They ain't gonna listen to these police. Now, to be a police officer in this time of age is the worst thing to be. Because when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna come after you cops. All right. They're gonna destroy you cops, man. All right? And you might, Lord willing, I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna they could probably ease their suffering, because they're gonna suffer and they're gonna die being a cop, because that's a Mason, you're a witch. But if you do the right thing by people you ain't oppressing Jake, then chances are you might survive a little bit longer than the other cop that was just being a damn demon, stopping Jake and oppressing them and being a taskmaster over them. They gonna kill them cops. So all you simple-minded Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans trying to become cops, all right, you setting yourself up to be put to death, basically. Because these people gonna kill you cops, man.
The beginning of evils.
Yep, bad times.
What shall I do when these evils shall come?
And it's a beautiful lesson. The brother Karatazat, who does GMS Florida Studies, he went in about the time of trouble and how it's gonna be horrible, man. And he said when all the prophets that saw the times that's about to come on in society, Jacob's trouble, they describe it as the worst time ever. Even the Lord described it as the worst time ever. So if the prophets had that fear, how much more these people that don't know the Lord or don't understand the prophecies? You know, it's gonna be horrible for them. Keep reading.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for an amendment.
For correction. All right. So the people that survived those tornado attacks, all right, that the Lord sent on them to punish whoever dropped dead in those tornadoes, all right, that was to if they were Israelites, that was to correct them, to put the fear of God in them. Because America teaches you to be an atheist, man, an antichrist. It came out, RT did a report, they said 77% of the people in the United States has lost their so-called religion, or they lost faith in the Bible. They're atheists now. That's the leading so-called faith now, being an atheist, being a complete demon and a complete fool. Because the Bible says only a fool would say there is no God, okay? And that fool is going to be destroyed, and that's a large percentage of you people here in America.
Verse 20. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Yeah, so you got these people, right? Like certain celebrities, they trying to, like they did with Katrina, they trying to quickly go aid the people, not just do it without having, you know, the media bigging them up and stuff. They should just go do it, right? Nah. What's his name? Kevin Durant, who played for the Thunder. Well, I don't know if that's Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder. All right. He want to donate a couple million to those people that to relieve their suffering. You know, because they're a bunch of hypocrites. The Lord said if you're gonna do your alms or good deeds, do it secretly. Like that guy. What's that? The actor. He a Jake, but he totally gone. Sean Payne. Okay. All right, he's an Israelite, he's Sicilian. He's still over there after all that hoopla and all that raising supposedly money for Haiti. He's still over there helping them Haitians. Why would he do that if he looked like a so-called white man? Why would a white man help them Haitians if he wasn't an Israelite? And he said, I do this not, I don't even think he put his name out when all these celebrities were supposedly helping these Haitians, which are Israelites. All right, when that earthquake happened, like Beyonce and Jay-Z and all them, they ain't concerned about you Haitians. That's why they shot Wyclef Jean in his guitar-picking hand when he went over there trying to run for president. Because they didn't want nothing to do with that simple-ass, coon-ass nigga. Nobody want to hear nothing. If I was president, and all that. They was hungry. They wanted the food, man. All that food they raised, and they didn't receive none of that food. Then the UN peacekeeping troops sent deliberately infected the people with cholera, and a lot of people died from that. And it came out that that earthquake was probably generated using that HARP program. Okay? But this guy, he's still over there. I'm not trying to big him up because he's going to be destroyed anyway. But he's still going over there and helping those people without being bigged up by the media. All right? And you know what? In a couple weeks, people gonna forget about it. Just like they forgot about Boston. Just how they forgot about Sandy Hook. This is how they forgot about, what was that?